So there's been a lot of discussion I saw yesterday and this morning on Facebook about the noise in Satsang. And I feel like I feel like we are one family, so there's nothing that we must hide from each other. So let's maybe bring it up for some discussion. So I just wanted to speak for a few minutes about this whole topic about noise in Satsang and how it's become too noisy and things like this. And I feel that we must look at it in two ways. First, there are some reports which I really enjoyed hearing and some which I didn't enjoy so much, I have to be honest and say. The one that I enjoyed Azhar's the best actually. Azhar said, Father, the audio setup in the room is like this, where the mic is like this. So if you're using the internal mic from the Mac, the sound from the rest of the room also seems like it's very close and it's being projected to the rest of the world. Very practical, no judgment, just clear that this is a practical issue and this is where what we can do to resolve it. So this like this, and some had suggestions about maybe we have an area which is not so audible through the mic and things. So I enjoyed hearing these practical suggestions about what could be done. The second aspect is this aspect which I really wanted all of us to contemplate together, which is this aspect of presuming to know what is going on. See? Presuming to, and I'm not pointing fingers at any of you, I'm just saying that generally it can be a mind tendency to say, yes, this one is just asking for attention. Maybe she or he is not getting enough attention, so she's just faking some noise and so that she gets attention from me or he gets attention from me. But do we really know this? Or isn't it just another presumption from the mind? And even if we know this and someone is actually faking it, then do we know what is the best solution for that? Do we know whether the best solution is to leave the satsang or to come closer in satsang? We don't know any of these things. So what I felt to share was that I understand the practical aspect of it, and who doesn't want to come to satsang and hear sound which is crystal clear. I understand this. Of course, we've never been able to achieve that objective. It's not never meant to be that way. But the second aspect, which I wanted all of us to be able to look at, is what is it that we presume to know? Do we really know what is happening? Do we really know that there is no such thing as energetic release? Do we really know what is the best solution in either case? If it is an authentic energetic experience, or even if it is a fake seeming energetic experience, do we really know what it is all and what is the best way to deal with it? Or is it the same old functioning of the mind which says that I love my brothers and sisters forever unless it's inconvenient? So we must be able to look at these things. And this, I'm not going to blame anyone, of course. I'm sure if I was in a sangha, I would also want it to be very quiet and things like this. I understand that. And we'll look at what practically is possible. Maybe Azhar has suggested some solution to this where we could, maybe I put the mic back. I realized that once I left the mic, then all the room sound was coming a lot more. And sitting here, I didn't realize that it's bothering all of you so much actually, that it's that loud. I just presume that my loud, because it's facing this way, my voice is the loudest. I just presume that. But obviously that is not true. So those practical things, of course, we can look at. But let's not be so quick to jump to conclusions and say, I know why this one is doing this, and they have no consideration for me and the rest of the sangha. Do we really know any of this? And even if any of it is true, how do you know that it's not better for them to come closer, make all the noise they can for a few satsangs and then get over with it? We don't know. At least I don't know the answers to these things, but I do know that everything that happens here is the will of my Father. Some of you went as far as to say that, okay, I can't be in satsang anymore because it's too noisy. I can't be in satsang anymore because it's too noisy. And somehow that came as a surprise to me sometimes. Every time I read something like that, it's a surprise to me because in my case, I would have gone to satsang if it was happening in a coal mine or a fish market. I don't feel that if Guruji was sitting in a crowded marketplace surrounded by fruit vendors or fish sellers, I would show up over there. So I want to say that I'm not neglecting the practical aspect of it. In fact, if I'd known earlier that it was so bothersome and I was not audible, we would have we'll do some experiments with the mic soon and we'll figure out how to sort it out. But I feel also it's a great opportunity for us to explore this tendency to judge, explore this tendency to presume to know what is going on. And I must also confess that here how this expression flows is too soft. So if any of you ever expect me to tell one of my brothers and sisters in the Sangha, one of my children in the Sangha, that you should please leave the satsang hall, it's not going to happen. Unless somebody disrespects my father, unless someone disrespects Guruji, all of you know that that's the only line I have that I know of at least. So, so if any of you are feeling that if somebody is, vomiting in the satsang hall, if somebody is laughing in the satsang hall, if I'm going to have it in me to say, no, you please leave because you're too noisy, it's not going to happen. And if it's going to bother you, then I'm not forcing you to stay. I'm not going to create any false expectations here that I've taken the feedback in such a way that, anyone now, if you make a little bit of noise and we don't know what's going on, I'm going to say, you please go to the terrace or something. It would give me great joy actually if you would say that practically it's an inconvenience and really something here doesn't like it. I appreciate that, of course. It's very natural not to like it. And yet I send all my love and blessings to my brothers and sisters, and I don't know what's happening with them, to be honest. But I send them all my love. But I'm naive, you know that. When the trolls came into Satsang, there was a time where these trolls started coming to Satsang, and I wanted to share with them, I wanted to communicate with them and say, okay, so what are you saying? Can we? And then everyone says, you're just being silly. They don't want that, they want that extra attention. And then Priya, I think, sent me a video of don't feed the trolls. And I recognize, okay, something here moves with that naivety. I recognize it.